Hi everyone, today's video is one of the most exciting because it's an update on my entire makeup collection Rolling Project 10 pan. So if you're new, I randomly choose 10 items, kind of like I do for my weekly product pan, except for I choose one and I have to keep using it until it's all the way gone. And I want to use up 10 items this way and then I'm going to start it again. Now, you might be like, girl, when was the last time you updated it? It's been a few months. I only update this project when I have an empty. So, I have an empty, so I'm updating. This is actually, I believe, let me check, the 7th empty of this project. So, we've got 3 more, and then we're going to start over. So, the empty for this month, or this update, I guess, is this guy. This is a cream eyeshadow. It is the CoverGirl Smoky Shadow Blast. It doesn't really have a color name. You can see that it's all the way, like, used up. Sorry, there's some around the edges. But it's used up flat, and then I even dug into it a little bit. I have it on today. I couldn't get any more out. It's all the way gone. All used up. And so I've decided I'm just going to go ahead and declutter this side. I had a couple of more of these when I did my declutter, and I got rid of all of them. They don't work that well. They're honestly not that great. I don't recommend them, but I used it up. All gone. Really excited about that. So now I'm going to show y'all the other 9 items that I need to use up. That I'm still working on, and then we'll draw a new item. So first and foremost, I have the L'Oreal Color Riche Eye Quad in 211 Blue Haute Couture, and I drew this shade, and you can hopefully see, yeah, you can definitely see that there is some progress. Now I haven't hit pan or anything on this shade. It's weird because it says that this entire thing is 4.8 grams, but it doesn't tell me how much each size is, and they don't look like they're all the same size. So I don't know how much is in here. I have it on in my crease today. I've used it quite a few times, and I do really like this shade. I think it's great. So I'm excited to keep working on that. And that has actually lost a gram. It went from 35 grams to 34 grams. Next, we have my Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick. Now, I don't have this on today because this lipstick that I do have on is in my my weekly product pan, so I couldn't not wear it. I have to wear it every day this week. So, but I have been using this an absolute ton. I love this lipstick formula. I would like to have quite a few more, but I only have this one, and that's okay. It's very hard to see, but sometimes it settles, and it seems like it's about right here. As far as weight, it went from 32 grams to 29 grams, so it has lost 3 grams of weight. I use it all the time, literally pretty much every day, unless my weekly product pan is a lip product, so I've gotten a lot of use out of that, and I think that might be my next empty. Next, we have the Polish Choice Blush It On Contour Kit, the shade Soft Mauve, which is the blush. I have worn only this blush for what seems like over a year now, because I believe I started this project around a year ago. I have this blush on today. It's got a dip, you know. I feel like every day I'm going to hit pan, and I haven't yet. I've used it a ton. There's only 3 grams of product in here, so I really feel like I should have used it up quite a bit ago, but I haven't. You know, I'm just tootling along, trying to use it up, but it's this blush. I do like it. There's nothing wrong with it. Sometimes, like right here, I feel like it can look a little patchy, but I'm trying to play with my brushes and see if it's the formula or the brush, but I do like it. I've done a full review of this entire palette, and I can link that below if you're interested, but that's used up. Next, the Kat Von D Esperanza palette. I do love this palette. I hate it because I don't really support Kat Von D anymore. I've done a whole video of that, and I can link that below as well if you want to see it. But this shade is Dog Roses, and that's what's actually on my lid today. It's a really pretty, you can see it's kind of like a goldy copper. I really like the look of it. I feel like it's pretty unique in my collection. I don't know that I have that much use out of it. Maybe a little dip. I am panning the Lorac Beauty of the Beast palette, so this is taking up a lot of my attention, so I'm not giving as much here as I should, or to any of my eyeshadows, to be honest. But there we go. It's a little bit of progress. So this actually has lost a gram. It went from 114 to 113, and I don't think I said it, but the Polish Choice weighs the same. All right, next we have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Maya Mia palette. This is the one I use the most, maybe this and the lipstick. I am trying to completely use up the shade Deep Brown. So for this product, I think I've already said this, but just to clarify, for everything, it's completely using it up. And I had a little bit of pan. I've definitely expanded that pan. I'm trying to, you know, work it all down. I feel like the sides are still pretty high. So I still got a lot of use on this, I know. I mean, there's only, what, 0.78? Can I even see? I can't see at this moment. I mean, I'm sure it's on here, I know. Oh, here it is, 0.72 grams. So that's like half the size of a normal eyeshadow, a little bit even less. And you'd think I could use it up really quick. I use it every day in my brows, every day. I do really like the way it looks in my brows. I think it does a nice job, but it's just keep it on, keep it on. What are you gonna do? And that weighs the same as well, 114 grams. So next we have my Geek Chic Cosmetics Pigment in Awesome Mix. I don't use this very much at all. I think I might get some more use out of it once I finish up my 2 liner shades in here. But this is in the shade Ain't Nothing Like Me, and it weighs the same, 7 grams. I have it on my lower lash line today, so you can see it's a very, very deep brown. And it's fine, there's nothing wrong with it, it's just, I never use it, I never grab for it. Next, we have the Tarte Tarteist Pro Palette. I know I've done a full review of this, and I've also done a full face 1 palette. And I am trying to use up the shade Edgy. This was also recently in a weekly product pan, I think the shade Bold. So Edgy does have a dip. The word Tarte is almost completely used up. I have it on my upper lash line today. Again, I drew like 3 browns, y'all, and I don't wear brown eyeshadow that much. So, kind of frustrating, but there it is. I am working on it continuously. Like I said, with my Pan That palette really being my main focus for eyeshadow, I find that I'm not using these eyeshadows as much, which is kind of making me feel like I might not choose a new palette in 2019. I don't know. I haven't decided. I'm kind of up in the air about it. I'm thinking I might just continue to focus on this, and once shadows keep getting out, I'll be able to focus on other Project Pan shadows, and then once this palette is completely used up, I'll start a new one. That's kind of what I'm thinking, though I don't know that that's what I'm going to do. I don't know. I have no idea. But the Tarte palette has lost a gram. It went from 284 to 283. Next, we have the Urban Decay Smoked palette. And in this palette, I'm trying to pan the shade Freestyle. Now, it's a matte shade, so I feel like you can't see the dip as well, but there is a pretty nice dip in it. I use this as a transition shade. I have it on today as a transition, and I do really like it. Now, again, I have a really nice transition shade in this palette, so I haven't been grabbing for it very much. But when I use it, I really like it. And it weighs the same. It's also at 156 grams. So, working on that. And last but not least, we have the Stila Eyes Are the Window to the Soul palette. This has lost a gram. It went from 145 to 144. I am panning the shade Emerald, and that's what is on my outer corner. It's got a little bit of a dip. I feel like this shade, it's real patchy and it doesn't blend well. If I don't finish this up, if this is not one of those 3 items, which I don't think it's gonna be, I don't know that I'll keep this palette. I love this shade, Moonstone. It's a beautiful inner corner highlight, but I don't love this palette, and this shade is not great, but I'm working on it. It's got a little bit of a dip. I could also use this as an eyeliner shade. You know, I've got quite a few shades I could use as eyeliner shades, but I'm working on another one, so I love this project, so I don't want to seem like I don't care about it, but these are secondary to my other ones because all my other projects kind of have a deadline, and this one doesn't. It's just gonna keep on going until I finish it up. So now, arguably, one of the most exciting parts. Oh, what did I just do? 1,472. So I'm going to pick a new item because I have an empty. I'm going to pick a new item, and I'm going to choose that and use it until it's all gone or until this project is over because I've only got 3 left. So, ready? Generate. 734. Really hope it's not a brown eyeshadow. I've had people tell me that if I pull another brown eyeshadow, I should just pull again, but I feel like that's cheating, so I'm not going to do that. 734. It's not a brown eyeshadow, so it's in the Stila Tin Pan eyeshadow palette. So let me pull that out. It's a big guy. Where is it, y'all? I'm looking in my eyeshadow palette drawer, which is a little overstuffed. Here it is. Stila Tin Pan. Worry about closing that in a minute. there we go. So the shade Cassis, which is this very deep purpley shade. Not the most pigmented. Kind of frustrating. Another really dark shade that I don't necessarily want to use because I feel like everything I've drawn is dark. But a dark purple, that's what I'm going to be using. These are huge shadows. They are 2.6 grams a piece. And I haven't gotten a ton of use out of that shade. That's probably, you know, so there we go. I will be trying to use that up next. I think the next update will be before the end of the year. That's the goal, before the end of the year. And I think the thing that I use up will be the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipstick. I've been using it a lot. We're going to use it for my sister's wedding. My sister loves this, so we'll just see. I hope you enjoyed this video. I don't want to seem like I'm down on it because I do love this product. It's a lot of fun. It's just, there's a lot of eyeshadows because I own the most eyeshadows, and I like that. I like that it's kind of, it makes, not uncomfortable, but it kind of makes me be like, all right, girl, you need to use these, you need to use these. And that's the whole point of project panning to me, but I really do want to make good progress on my Pan That palette. I guess I could do like a week, like a day of the week that I use these, but I just don't feel like I would be very satisfied with that. So I'm going to use it when I want to, and I'm going to keep on going and trying to, you know, finish up some things. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I feel like this is a pretty popular series on my channel, so I really hope you liked it. And yeah, if you have any questions, requests, suggestions, comments, go ahead and leave those down below, and I'll just see y'all real soon. Bye.